Good evening, sports fans, and welcome. We're broadcasting live from Brooksville, Florida for the 4A District 9 softball semifinals exclusively on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We have an outstanding doubleheader for you tonight. First, the number 2 seeded Nature Coast Sharks will be taking on the number 3 Wildcats of Wesley Chapel, who completed a commanding victory Tuesday night over Central High School to advance to the semifinal game. Coming up, following this game, which can be found at a different link on our main YouTube channel, will be the number 1 seeded Hernando Leopards taking on the number 5 seeded Weeki Wachee Hornets, who scored the major upset victory on Tuesday over Zephyr Hills High School, who entered the tournament as the number 4 seed. You won't want to miss any of the action, so we have this wonderful slate of semifinal games coming your way shortly, as well as tomorrow's 4A District 9 championship game at 7 o'clock. I'm Derek Smith, and on the call with me tonight is my commander of color commentary, Brian Hawkins.
Yeah, thanks, Derek, and thank you to the fans for joining us here tonight for this live playoff action here on GCSN. I just can't emphasize enough how different the playoff atmosphere is. You can feel the energy here at Tom Barn Field already. You just know the fans are fully behind their players, and they feed off that energy. And both teams are going to be, giving it their all tonight to get one step closer to holding that championship trophy. For our first semifinal game here tonight, we have Wesley Chapel, who comes into the game after securing a commanding victory last night in the first round. McKenna Rice was dominant in the circle, and the Wildcat offense was simply unstoppable as they put, are you ready for this, Derek? 19 runs up on the board in just 3 innings of play.
Wow.
So they are going to look to continue that potent yet balanced attack here tonight and try to bring home a W. On the home side of the diamond, we have the 2-seeded Sharks of Nature Coast, who secured the first-round bye behind a stellar season, securing an overall mark of 17-6. But within that record is a 6-1 mark against division opponents. The Sharks have also, they have a balanced attack of their own, led offensively by Tori Radigan and Izzy LaRoche, who both are hitting over 500 for the season, and between the two of them, they have knocked in 61 ribbies. But it really doesn't stop with them, because as a team, Nature Coast is batting .416. They have scored 250 runs and belted 14 home runs. So long story short, Derek, I think this is an incredible matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Brian. We have excitement in the air. Don't go anywhere. We have number 3 versus number 2 coming your way. Starting lineups in the first pitch are coming up next, right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Welcome back, sports fans. So we're going to get off with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Trying to do this. So coming in the visitors tonight, Wesley Chapel Wildcats. Leading off for them, number 12, Amari Arca. Batting second, number 1, Courtney Marks. Batting third, number 15, Ashley Garrison. Batting fourth, number 9, Cadence Beans. Batting fifth, number 19, McKenna Rice. Batting sixth, number 17, Ava Blakely. Batting seventh, number 3, Lexi Littleton. Batting eighth, number 7, Maddie Golka. And on the mound tonight, number 18, Gabrielle Gonzalez Vajeas. And for the Nature Coast Sharks, leading off for them, number 4, Tori Radigan. Batting second, number 2, Lexi Lendo. Batting third, number 3, Gianna Cara. Batting fourth, number 10, Izzy LaRoche. Batting fifth, number 7, Harper Bunn. Batting sixth, number 14, McKenna Carr. Batting 7th, number 13, Kaylin Black. Batting 8th, number 1, Cameron Baker. And batting 9th, number 8, Carly Anselmo. And their flex player is number 5, Sabrina Sessa. And that's your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So, Brian, we're getting ready to get this game kicked off here. PA announcer is loud, and fans are ready. Looks like the players are getting ready to take the field.
You know, this is my first time being at Town Bar Park, especially during a district matchup softball just like this. I mean, I'll tell you what a PA announcement. The music's been hopping. The fans are in. I see Hernando softball coming by to cheer on their local district opponents. So, you know, we're live here in Brooksville. It's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to it.
And your starting lineup for the Sharks. At shortstop, number 4, Tori Reagan. At center field, number 2, Lexi Lindo. At right field, number 3, Gina Corolla. At third base, number 10, Izzy Lowell. At catcher, number 7, Harper Black. At pitcher, number 14, McKenna Carr. At first base, number 13, Caitlin Black. And your DP, number 1, Cameron Baker. At second base, number 8, Carly Azzo. At left field, number 5, Sabrina Sessa. Their coaches, Rich Whittle, Christy Johns, with their head coach for 7 years, Judge Olsen. And tonight's officials of Title Florida High School Athletic Association.
It's on the chain link.
And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, can I please get each and every one of you to rise for the playing of the national anthem? Once again, this is your semifinal of your district championship game.
Welcome back, sports fans. We are getting ready for first pitch here. We're going to go to commercial, and we'll be right back after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Welcome back, sports fans. Getting ready to get this game kicked off here. Leading off for Wesley Chapel is going to be the right fielder, number 12, Amari Arca. On the mound for Nature Coast is Carr. And Arca watches strike one come in.
Fantastic pitch location there, Derek, on the outside corner.
Catches the outside corner, so quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes is Carr. And way to wait on that one. Fouls back a good changeup there.
Fantastic changeup and really good patience by number 12. I believe her name is pronounced Arca. Apologies.
Amari Arca playing right field for Wesley Chapel today. The ball in the air, slicing foul out of play. Fouled off a couple good pitches there. Staying alive here in this 0-2 count. Top of the first. Good patience. That one comes in low. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
Yeah, not a bad pitch there. Way ahead. One ball, 2 strikes. Trying to get Arca to chase.
Kind of had her in swing mode there, too. Fouling off some good pitches. Challenge fastball there, able to foul it back. So great battle to start this game off.
Really is. A lot of command so far in the circle by Carr. Number 1 hitter, lead off. She's going to be aggressive, especially in this first inning. And she's proven it so far.
That's going to get through into center field. So the Wildcats get their leadoff runner on. Good piece of hitting there. Great at bat by Arca.
You said it, Derek. Absolutely necessary to lead off the game. Number 1 hitter. Her job is to get on base early and try to score and get on the board for Wesley Chapel.
And to try and get her over as a center fielder, number 1, Courtney Marks. Batting from the left side today. Runner goes. She's in with a stolen base. That ball kind of got away from Bunn behind the plate there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second after the leadoff hit. 0-0 game. 2 seed versus 3 seed. This should be a fun game, Brian.
Really should, and the Sharks are starting to threaten here a little bit. Excuse me, Chapel.
Over on the ground to third.
Nice play.
Roche has it. Play over to third again.
It's good heads-up base running by Chapel there. I mean, obviously that side of the field, you got to get the out at first base, but to get the run, 1 out, they're threatening here early.
Yeah, they are. So with 1 out, the number 3 hitter, Ashley Garrison, for Wesley Chapel. With a runner on third here, they got to get her in, Brian.
Absolutely. She's just looking to get something in the grass.
Ball low. Great block by Bunn for ball 1.
Anything in the outfield deep enough is going to score the runner from third pretty easily.
And that one makes contact with Garrison. So runners at the corners here.
Unfortunate for Carr. I mean, she definitely was a changeup. Obviously, coming in a lot slower than her last fastball. Just inside on the batter there, and just clipped her just enough. Tough break.
This will bring up the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 9, Candace Means.
Yeah, Derek, I think the infield's going to probably play. Yep, they are. Third bases come in. They're going to try to stop this run at home, anything that's slapped on the infield.
Change up, runner goes, and they take second easily, does Garrison. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on second and third for Wesley Chapel, threatening early in this ball game. That one comes in low. Good block again by Bunn. So Carr started her off with a changeup this at bat, and that changeup's been working for her because she's got pretty good velocity to work off of.
Yeah, it's definitely good to keep the batters off off balance as much as possible.
That ball in the air to center field. Lendo in on
Here
it.
comes.
Coming home with it.
Ooh. Outstanding throw by Lendo in center field.
Arca able to get in, though, before then, show to the speed. So they give up an out to get a run. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 19, McKenna Rice.
Just goes to show you how important that leadoff runner is to get on base. You know, the leadoff batter to get on base early, she comes in and scores pretty easily.
That one comes in and makes contact as well. So now runners on first and second. 2 outs here. 2 hit batters already by Carr.
Yeah, I think what's happening there, Derek, is that she's got so much velocity on her fastball. She's letting go of the ball at the same time with her changeup, which is bringing it inside on the batters. I think after this inning or right now, her third baseman came over to talk to her. I think that she'll get adjusted and get that figured out.
So that ball gets away. Blakely, the right fielder, up to bat for Wesley Chapel. Bunn not able to block that one up. That moves runners to second and third now. 2 outs here. That one misses outside.
Not by much, Derek.
2 balls, no strikes the count here. 2 out, 1 in already for Wesley Chapel. Swing and foul tip. Strike 1, so 2 balls, 1 strike. To Blakely, 1 in here for Wesley Chapel. Trying to get a couple more. 2 runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yeah, I'd expect Carr to take something off of this one. I mean, she's peppered the corners with 2 straight fastballs. Blakely looks very aggressive at the plate. Let's see what she does.
You're right with that off speed. Not able to get it in, though.
Fantastic pitch, though. Great location.
Blakely recognized it early. That one comes in low for ball 4, so bases loaded here. 2 hit batters and a walk this inning. That'll bring up designated player number 4, Sophia Lipinski. Two outs, bases loaded for Wesley Chapel, trying to add to their lead in this early game.
Yeah, you can tell the 19 runs the other night wasn't on accident.
Good base running so far, really patient at bats, working some walks, not expanding the zone. That one comes in for a strike, evens the count 1-1. In the air, on the ground to second, and Salo over to Black for the 3rd out of the inning. So They threaten do the Wildcats. Plate 1, we'll be right back for the bottom of the first right after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
They're gonna worship this guy. Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Oh. Step into it. Bigger? Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight arm tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match. I step in sudden death.
Welcome back, sports fans. Here in the bottom of the first inning, leading off for the Sharks is going to be the shortstop, number 4, Tori Radigan. Wesley Chapel able to plate 1 in the first inning. Radigan squares to bunt, but watches ball 1 come in high. Squares to bunt again. Wildcats were crashing in on that one. Squares to bunt. Watches that one catch the outside corner. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Bottom of the first. Wesley Chapel able to plate 1 in the top of the first inning after a leadoff hit. Kind of slaps that one foul out of play, third base side. Evens the count, 2-2.
Sorry to interrupt you. Much different approach here by the 2 leadoff batters. Much more aggressive from the Chapel side. It looks like number 4, Radigan is trying to just slap something in play to try to get the runner, trying to use her speed to get on base.
And again, fouls that one back, so we'll run it back 2-2.
Yeah, she was eyeing left center field there. She saw the defensive play with left field playing up on the line. She was trying to just slap something right over the shortstop's head there.
Yeah, look at how shallow the outfield is playing, especially this left side here. They don't expect her to pop anything over her head. Good eye. Brings the count full here, so doing what a leadoff batter should. 2 different styles. On the ground, past the pitcher. Ooh, close play. Golka over to Rice, able to get the speedy Radigan. She nearly beat that out, Brian.
Wow. Outstanding wheels by Radigan. I mean, if anything, it was half a step. Great job, but defensively, way to do it. I mean, you see the speedy runner going down first base, stick with it at the second base position and with Golka and just make the play to Rice. Great job.
That'll bring up the center fielder, number 2, Lexi Lendo. And she watches ball 1 come in low. A lot of pressure every bat here. Don't you feel it, Brian?
You really do.
There,
yeah.
slaps that one past Golka. Arca out in right field gave it a play at first, but
you can definitely feel the difference between a regular season game and this playoff game. The fans, the players, even the umpires, they're in it.
That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, the right fielder, Jenna Cara. Runner goes. And she makes it in safely. So Lendo in scoring position.
Yeah, Villegas took something off that, and the runner read it perfectly.
My apologies. She is called out at second base. So 2 outs in the inning. Nobody on. Bottom of the first.
So, Derek, I think she must have been called out for leaving early before the pitch crossed the plate.
That's possible because it looked like she made it into second.
Well, there was
easily.
the throw was thrown over into center field, so that's the only call that it could have been. And I think what happened with Means when Villegas took something off that pitch, it also got the runner to anticipate that pitch crossing the plate a little quicker.
Right. Kind of changed her rhythm a little bit.
Absolutely.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on here for Nature Coast. They're chasing 1 in this early ball game. Wesley Chapel able to get the bases loaded in their half. Shot out into right field.
Oh.
Just foul. Great idea there by Carrera, my apologies. Kind of putting that right fielder on notice. The right side of the Diamond's seen some action already early in this game. That one inside, just a hair. Will fill up this count here. So payoff pitch upcoming with 2 outs. And great at bat there by Carrera.
Really was, but Villegas didn't want to challenge her after that line drive to right field, I think. But the problem is that you're dealing with Izzy LaRoche, and she's, I think at this point hitting 500 for the season, just absolutely torching the ball. So, Chapel's got to be careful here.
Yeah, 1 swing of the bat, and the Sharks are leading this ball game.
Ripped.
There you go, ripped out into center field. And LaRoche does her job, hits the ball hard, moves the runners.
Shows you why she's hitting 500 for the season, Derek.
She doesn't miss pitches down the middle, Brian.
No, she doesn't.
So bring up the catcher, number 7, Harper Bunn. That one just misses outside for ball 1. The sun's coming in right over to the left side of this ballpark right now.
Villegas put some extra mustard on that one.
Yeah, she sure did. Buried it into that outside corner, evens the count, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody in here. Runners on first and second for the Sharks. In the air, out to left field. Blakely under it. Is able to haul it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Sharks threaten but don't score. We've got a 1-0 ball game going into the second right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise And I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her because she knows my face and my skin so well.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith, bringing you the semifinal game, Wesley Chapel versus Nature Coast. Wesley Chapel off to an early lead, 1-0. They're able to plate one in the top of the first. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 3, Lexi Littleton. And that one misses outside for ball 1. Have to guess outside.
Yeah, we're kind of sitting on right behind the left-handed batter's box. So viewers at home are getting a better view of where the
up
the
the middle, Golka over to Rice.
Yeah, I just want to give you a little update about right again in that first inning, in the bottom half of the first inning. Leadoff batter for Nature Coast. She was actually called out stealing second because the pitch did not leave the pitcher's hand before she tried to advance. So that was my fault, thinking that it had to cross the plate. It wasn't. It just needed to leave her hand.
Thanks for the clarification, Brian. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 7, Maddie Golka. That one catches the inside corner for strike 1. And Carr able to handle that one herself for the second out.
Yeah, Carr's challenging the 8-9 batter for Wesley Chapel. I haven't seen her throw anything off speed at this point, just all heat. And 2 quick outs. A very different half inning so far.
But that's able to turn the lineup over here. Wesley Chapel in the air.
Outstanding play.
Great hustle by Lendo. 1-2-3 goes Wesley Chapel. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the second after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Burger Burger King celebrates the heroes of summer with some tasty new summertime heroes of our own. For all the folks who do so much for the little Reggies and Darryls of tomorrow, Burger King has your hero, the Flame Broiled Double Burger Hero and the All-White Meat Chicken Hero, both with lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a long sesame bun. Summertime heroes are for this season only, so come and catch the taste made for all you summertime heroes. Burger King.
Overblown.
Who's left?
King.
Pitcher Marone is due up.
King.
So Burge is going to have to go to his bench. Only a choice is...
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith. Here in the semifinal game, live from Tom Varn Park here in Brooksville, Florida. We're here in the bottom of the second inning. Wesley Chapel boasting a one-run advantage here over Nature Coast. And for Nature Coast, we'll have number 14, the pitcher, McKenna Carr, up, trying to help her own cause. Ball misses low for ball one. That one also misses low, so 2 balls, no strikes here. That ball fouled back out of play. That'll bring the count 2 balls, 1 strike. We appreciate you tuning in to this doubleheader today. That ball ripped down the line, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here. Bottom of the second. Pitcher McKenna Carr up for Nature Coast. That ball ripped foul down the left field line.
That Carr's all over those fastballs. I would see Villegas probably try to change off speed here.
Or give her something away. She's seen a lot of inside pitches too.
As well, yep.
That one misses low. Carr not willing to chase there. Brings the count full. Payoff pitch here. Pitcher on pitcher action, Brian.
Yeah, trying to help their own cause, right?
That ball fouled third base side again. So Carr out in front here.
Yeah, McKenna Carr was happy that went foul. She didn't get a hold of it pretty much on the top half of the bat and just kind of scored it foul. So she's looking for another opportunity.
That one misses outside, so brings the count full, able to get a walk. And they got base runner here.
You can really tell Villegas, she respected Carr there. Didn't want to give her something too far over the plate that she could drive. She was all over those pitches. It was a great battle. Just Carr came up on top on that one.
So this will bring up the first baseman, number 13, Caitlin Black.
So it looks like we have a pinch base runner, number 16, Ashlyn Sentner.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher. Carr after she worked a walk. Squares to bunt. Bunts it foul down the third baseline for the first strike of the at-bat. Try to get a runner and score in position, it looks like.
Not a bad idea with no outs, chasing one run. You know, they've got to capitalize on the opportunity that's presented to themselves at this point. But I got to be honest with you, Villegas throwing mustard. She is really pitching a well thought out game plan.
Fouls that one back. No balls, 2 strikes here. Nobody out here, runner on first. In the air, third base side, and just out of play. Littleton gave great chase there. Just ran out of room. So no balls, 2 strikes remains the count here to the first baseman, Black. And able to foul that one back too, staying alive.
Villegas really not giving her any room, just challenge her straight heat down the middle. Great job by Caitlin Black to foul that pitch off to stay alive.
Trying to take advantage of that leadoff runner on. That one comes in low, snap back to first. Not in time. Swing and a miss. Drop third. Got the runner in a rundown, and they get her out at second.
Tough break for Nature Coast there.
Tough break for Nature Coast there. A little aggressive on the bases, and I'm not sure why she got called out for that strikeout. Dropped third, but 2 outs there quickly by the Wildcats. And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, number 1, Cameron Baker.
The only thing I can think of, Derek, is that maybe she interfered with the catcher on, out of the box. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to try to get some clarification after this inning. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure either.
Regardless, we got 2 outs in the inning. Nobody on now. Bottom of the second, Wesley Chapel Wildcats leading by 1 here. They were able to plate 1 in the top of the first. Little slap past the pitcher. Golka over to Rice for the 3rd out of the inning. So, again, the Sharks threaten, come up empty. We'll be right back after this.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples. And with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent.
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only 1 homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Welcome back, sports fans. So this has been a bit of a pitcher's duel this ball game. Going into the top of the third, 1-1 ball game. Wildcats on top here.
Yeah, and with all the defensive action going on, I just want to clarify for everybody viewing at home, the drop third strike, the reason that she was called out at the plate was because first base was occupied by the runner, even though she was stealing at the time. With the pass ball, it was one of those things we thought that she was stealing, but she wasn't. Pass ball, drop third, and then she tried to advance and then was tagged out subsequently at second base.
Yeah, kind of took a rounded second a little aggressively. On the ground to third, LaRoche over to first. In time. LaRoche to Black for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, outstanding stretch there by Black, and LaRoche playing the slap ground ball to third base perfectly. Great defensive play.
Bring up number 15, the shortstop, Ashley Garrison. Carr, good changeup there, floats it in. Not able to get it for a strike, but keeping these hitters off balance. Gets the call there. A little help from Bunn. 1 ball, 1 strike here. I wouldn't miss this high.
You can tell top of the third inning, they've settled in. Both teams has kind of settled down. You know, the emotion of the beginning of the game, the district tournament, now they're playing the regular softball. They're dialed in and they're concentrating, trying not to give an inch to either team at this point. You can definitely tell they've settled down.
3-1 here to the shortstop. And she's able to work herself a walk. So they get a runner on. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 9, Candace Means.
Bless you.
That would foul back here for strike 1. So runner on first here with 1 down. Cleanup hitter up. Wesley Chapel looking to add to their lead. That one comes in a little low by Carr.
Great stop by Bunn behind the plate there to stop the runner from advancing.
Ooh, challenge fastball there, Means all over it. About the best velocity I think we've seen from Carr today on that pitch, Brian.
Really was. She put some extra mustard on it for sure. It's a tough spot right here. Carr's doing everything she can to keep Means off that fastball.
Ooh, great pitch.
Standing pitch by Carr.
She's able to work the strikeout there on that incredible changeup.
With the pitch prior to that, she was so far ahead, almost hit the other player in the batter circle, and Carr recognizing that, taking it off speed and getting her way ahead of the ball, putting her down at 1-2. Great job.
Great location on that changeup, too. Not just the action on it, just the location, able to just float it in over that outside corner. Not much you could do about it. So bring up the first baseman, McKenna Rice. With 2 outs now. Runner still on first. Carr starts her off with 2 balls. So 2 balls, no strikes here. 2 out. Nobody in this inning. Top of the third. 1-0's our score. Wildcats plated the leadoff runner in the top of the first, and that's it so far for runs today. 3 straight balls here to Rice. And 4 straight balls. Rice able to work a walk here, so runners on first and second with 2 outs. That'll be number 17, Ava Blakely up. And that pitch misses high, maybe inside for ball 1. So 5 straight balls here by Carr. After maybe her best at bat to get the strikeout for the second out of this inning. And that one misses. Not missing by much, though, on those last 2, Brian.
No, not at all. You know, it was interesting. On the batter prior, I thought that maybe it was a 4-pitch walk. Essentially, she was pitching outside. The scouting report, I don't know. All 4 pitches were outside and a little above the numbers. But now you see that Carr's struggling with a little bit of command at this point, down 2-0 with two base runners on. Look for her to take a deep breath here and reset.
Little visit from her catcher. Hopefully calm things down for her. And that one just misses.
Not sure where, Derek. You know, that looked pretty good from our vantage point.
Yeah, it really did. We're kind of 45 degrees off of the back corner of the left-handed batter's box, give you an idea. So our perspective is not the best, but and that one misses. So 8 straight balls here by Carr, bases loaded. 2 outs here, a lot of places to get outs if you're the Sharks. This will bring up number 4, Sophia Lipinski, with the bases loaded. Hanging on to a 1-run lead. And she's able to find the zone there for strike 1.
Yeah, great patience by the Wesley Chapel hitters. Seeing that Carr struggling a little bit. Now they're starting to threaten with 2 outs here. But Carr comes right back with a challenge fastball right down the middle. So
that one misses high. Evens the count, 1-1.
You know, it's interesting too, Derek. Usually we're sitting at field view. We are elevated about 4 feet off the ground, 4 or 5 feet off the ground too. So, you know, those pitches could be elevated, and they should be elevated for the umpire to be calling them.
That one definitely high. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. On the ground to second. And Salmo has it, but loses a grip. Everybody's safe. And Wesley Chapel able to plate another one on an infield hit by Lipinski. Bases remain loaded for the third baseman, Lexi Littleton. Playing third, wearing number 3. 3 runners on, top of the third here, 2 outs. And Carr able to find the zone there, starts her off with a strike. Bases remain loaded, full of Wildcats. And is able to catch the outside corner there for strike 2. So Littleton quickly down here, 0-2. The bases loaded opportunity for Wesley Chapel extend their lead. Changeup misses high, snap throw over to first. Dangerous throw there by Bunn.
Really was. Great job by Black at first base. Track that ball down and stop a run from coming across.
That gets past her, you're going to score one, at least one. He gets buried in that corner, who knows? That one fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count here. So Littleton trying to extend the lead here for Wesley Chapel. Good eye, watches that changeup come in a little low. Evens the count, 2-2.
There, we got a battle brewing here, buddy. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Great piece of hitting right now by number 3, Lexi Littleton. Payoff pitch coming. She fouls that one off as well. Count remains the same. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Carr challenging Littleton with the heat. So 2-0 your score. Great pitch. Left fielder gives chase, but it will drop foul. We'll reset, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sessa over in left field giving chase. Kind of ran out of room, kind of halfway between LaRoche at third and Sessa in left. Bases loaded here. Littleton trying to get him in. 2 outs. That one misses high. Brings the count full here. Top of the third. Wildcats trying to add to their lead. 2-0 is the score. 2 outs here. In the air, first base side, Black under it. And they get out of it. Wildcats able to plate 1, and that's it. We'll be right back after this.
You beat the team you had to beat.
Hey, look!
You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do. 'Cause there's something big waiting for me and you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it, Coke is it.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent!
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only 1 homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Welcome back, sports fans. Bringing to you this live semifinal game, Wesley Chapel versus Nature Coast.
Way to take it on the elbow.
And that was number 8, Cameron Baker. Wearing that first pitch.
I'll tell you what, Villegas is not throwing soft. She's throwing straight heat. And she just took it off the elbow like it was nothing.
Like
smiled and ran to first base.
Happily takes her base.
You got to love the intensity of these high school softball players and the dirt-nose attitudes that they have. Outstanding grit.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 4, Tori Radigan.
Yeah, Radigan also hitting 500 for the season. We got the leadoff runner on. She's thinking, something in the gap. She wants to get this runner over to third base any way she can.
Bunts it on the ground. Littleton
And
over to
she's
first.
safe.
She's safe. Talk about wheels, Brian.
Outstanding bunt placement. I mean, outstanding bunt placement. And the wheels just show. I mean, she was already halfway down first base line before the defensive player even had a chance of picking up the softball. Outstanding. That really gets Nature Coast bench alive here. They're getting rowdy. They smell blood.
They are circling number 2, center fielder Lexi Lendo up. Squares to bunt. That offering comes in high for ball 1.
Nothing taken away from Littleton at third base. I mean, that bunt placement was absolutely perfect. She played it perfectly. Just the placement and then the speed of Radigan there. There was just no chance.
Yeah, she couldn't have reached out and dropped it any better than she bunted that ball. That one on the ground rolls foul.
And you can see the defensive acumen that Littleton has at third base. Her first intention was to pick up that softball and throw it down to first base, but she, watches it go foul, picks it up in foul territory, still makes a throw just to make sure that the umpire calls it foul. So great job by the third baseman of Wesley Chapel, Littleton.
1 ball, 1 strike the count here. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Villegas kind of winced there on that pitch. She looks like she's fixing a hole in front of the mound. Hope she's okay. Definitely taking a little bit of time. She gives a thumbs up to the coach. She's good to go. Again, the grit and the toughness of these high school ball players.
She's not going to volunteer to come out of this ball
Absolutely
game.
Absolutely not. Not when a district semifinal.
That one fouled back. So we remain 1 and 2 here. Means really ate that one behind the plate there for Wesley Chapel. Coach asked her if she's all right. She looks at him like, yeah, of course I'm fine.
It's just like when we're coaching our boys. Way to use your face, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Way to use your face. But at the same time, when we were talking about the players kind of settling in that bottom half of the second, top of the third inning, that is not the case here. You can definitely feel some intensity rebuilding here at this game. If you're watching at home, if you have friends or family that would like to watch a great softball matchup right now, is the time to show us a like, subscribe, send a text message over to those family and friends. Let them watch in live here because I expect some fireworks here in the last part of this game.
Yeah, everybody's settled in here. We got ourselves a ball game. In the air, left side, out of play again. So great battle here by Lendo.
Yeah, Villegas shaking off that little whatever happened, stepping in a hole, stepping awkwardly off the mound. She's way ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Lendo trying to find some grass here. Try to chip away at this 2-run lead. On the ground, second base side, Golka over.
Oh, wow,
to Rice. And right out of Rice's glove, so bases are loaded now with nobody out.
Yeah, your job at that point is just put it in play. Golka makes a great play at second base. Rice, nothing taken away there. she's just looking home, because runners threatening to come home, just a split second too early, and unfortunately drops the ball. But great defensive effort all around, and great piece of hitting, obviously, by the Sharks.
That'll bring up Gianna Carrera, getting the start in right field today. Nobody out, bases loaded, full of Sharks.
Yeah, Carrera's just trying to find some grass here, even in the air. She needs to chip away at this lead. Base hit would be great, possibility of scoring 2. But you got a lot of power behind you. Izzy LaRoche is on deck. And we saw what she did in the first inning, what she's been doing all season. So Sharks seriously threatening here.
Yeah, big heart in this order for the Sharks. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, you pick your poison here because there's nobody to pitch around. And we got a...
Looks like a call timeout by the pitcher just to reset, get some defensive alignment together, talk about what they're going to do here at the plate. Obviously a big spot for both teams. Villegas and Wesley Chapel wants to get out of this jam that they're in, and obviously the Sharks smell blood, and they're trying to capitalize on it.
So a lot of places for outs here if you're Wesley Chapel with the bases loaded.
I would expect the corners to be playing a little in, especially if it's a little bloop, slap, ball in play on the ground, come quick out at home. And Carrera, she's thinking about hitting something in the grass or just trying to get something in the field
Hard
of play.
hit ball somewhere here. That one misses outside, not willing to chase. So 3 balls, no strikes. And taken the whole way for strike 1. So we run into the hitter's count here. Carrera trying to look hitterish. Put a ball in play. Start chipping away at this lead. That one comes in low. Really good at bat there. And Nature Coast is on the board.
And no place to put number 10, LaRoche, on the base path. They've got to pitch to her. Let's see what happens.
And as you said, Brian, brings up the third baseman, Izzy LaRoche. Bases remain loaded. And swinging first pitch. Fouls that one back for strike 1. Looking really aggressive on that first pitch, Brian.
Absolutely. Bases juiced.
Understatement, maybe, but
no outs. Your best hitter probably on the team. Yeah, she was thinking drive that anywhere. There it is. That's got a chance.
Ball
That's got a chance.
Way out in left field.
That's gone!
Grand slam for Izzy LaRoche.
Oh, my goodness. Outstanding job by the cleanup hitter, Izzy LaRoche. She goes yard for the grand salami.
She saw a pitch she could handle, and she did not miss it, Brian. Way out in front of it. Blakely made a try for it, but just out of reach. And one swing of the bat. Sharks lead this game 5-2.
That was absolutely roped, Derek.
You talk about being clutch, and then you see it, right? And that's, I mean,
she's hitting. Her batting average has obviously gone up, but the regular season 500 for the season. She's in the cleanup spot. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Bases loaded. They've already got one run in. There's really no pressure on her, right? She's just got to do what she has done all year. It's not a pressure spot. Got plenty of softball left in the game, and she absolutely tattooed that inside fastball. And off the bat, I had a perfect vantage point. I'm looking at it and going, that's hit a long way.
It was in the air high, but it had a tremendous amount of carry. and it just did not stop. So that'll bring up number 7, the catcher, Harper Bunn. Still with nobody out here. Nature Coast out to a big lead here. 3-run lead, biggest of the ballgame by either team thus far.
Yeah, Villegas has got to reset. I mean, listen. That's shot.
Out into the gap in left center field. Marks gets it in. Stand-up double by Bunn.
Yeah, 4 or 5 hitters are doing their job right now. That's why they're in the middle of the order. Villegas, that's what I was telling you. I mean, there's not a whole lot she could do there. These girls are dialed in right now.
So she could either walk them or put it over the plate and hope for the best, and they have not missed them when she's done that. So runner on second here, still nobody out. Brings up the pitcher, McKenna Carr.
Yeah, McKenna's feeling a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
She started this half inning down 2-0. Her batters or teammates have really picked her up here, so she's got to be feeling a lot better.
Her trot back out to the circle is going to have a little
different
extra.
Yeah, a little different feel going
That's
back
right.
out there. And ripped.
Over the third baseman, out into right field. Bunn getting sent. She'll make it in. Carr, stand-up RBI double.
Way to help herself out in the circle there, getting that RBI double.
Pitch she could handle. Nice line drive right over Littleton over at third. Likely a little trouble getting it in.
And I'm wondering if Villegas, when she did roll in that spot, if something's tweaked or something's happening here, because it looks like she doesn't have the same type of zip on the fastball she had in the first couple of innings.
Right.
And
so it looks like we got a pitching change here. We'll be right back. We'll sort it out for you after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
So we've got a pitching change for Wesley Chapel. We've got number 12, Amari Arca, coming into the circle. And taking over for her in right field is Sophia Lipinski. She was a defensive player in the lineup already, so no substitutions for Wesley Chapel. Yeah, I think we're probably spot on there with Villegas. I think that she tweaked something there, stumbling into one of the holes in front of the mound. And you can definitely tell there wasn't the same zip that she had on her fastball in the first couple of innings.
Yeah, she definitely did lose something. And there's been a lot of softball played here over the past couple of days. On the ground, third base side. And just foul. Littleton trying to pick it up there. Fair territory. This will be the first baseman, Black, number 13 for Nature Coast. That one misses high. 1-1's the count. Down the line, third base side, Littleton up with it, over to first. Rice squeezes that one. But they are able to move the runner over to third, and that's just the first out, Brian.
Hey, just let everybody know at home that we are having some buffering issues, some internet issues, and just let you know that the game will be uploaded this evening if you want to catch any of the action. That's being recorded right now this afternoon. But just bear with us. We are dealing with some technical difficulties at this time. So if you are dealing with some buffering at home, we will upload the game so you don't miss any of the action. Ball one outside. We got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third.
6 in already this inning.
Ooh.
And trying to slap that one, wears it on the shoulder. I'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out.
Yeah, Mariarca is really throwing well. She comes in out of right field. She's got some pepper on that fastball. With that, it's interesting too because it's a lot different than baseball. They're moving around a lot in the box as trying to slap, trying to get a running start to first base. Obviously, with the 60-foot bases, it's a little different than baseball. They can get there a little quicker. So with that movement inside the box, sometimes they get a little bit further inside than they set up and wear it.
It's just as good as a base hit, really.
It is, absolutely.
Or a walk.
Doesn't feel as good.
No. I'm sure she doesn't even feel it at this point.
Absolutely.
And the Shark that led it off this inning, Carly Anselmo, steps back in here with 1 out. Runners on the corners. Swing and a miss.
Uh-oh.
That ball over the head of the third baseman.
First to third.
First to third on an overthrow to third. That'll plate one more here.
And speaking about the box, the hitter there did a perfect job of shielding the catcher to third base. And what happens there is that you can stand your ground in the box as long as you don't interfere. If you move it any way or obstruct the catcher outside of the box, you're going to be called out, or the runner's going to be called out running around. But at that point in time, the batter did exactly what she was supposed to do. She stood her ground, blocked the view, and unfortunately the catcher for Wesley Chapel throws it over the head of the third baseman, and they played a run. So tough break for Wesley Chapel there, but this thing's getting away from them very quickly.
That one low. Good block by Means to keep it in front of her. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out now. And Selmo up. In the air, right side, Golka under it. He's able to haul that one in for the second out.
Yeah, Wesley Chapel needed that, right? Nothing hurts now if they can get it on the ground, get the out at first base. But unfortunately, you're dealing against a really good hitter in Tori Radigan, who's 2 for 2 at the plate today.
Leadoff hitter for Nature Coast back up this inning.
That's a fantastic
Great
bunt.
bunt. No play anywhere, as all Meads can do is hold it.
Second time today she does that.
So very, very good bunts here this inning by Tori Radigan. That'll bring up the center fielder, Lexi Lendo.
Yeah, Derek, I'm just getting excited. You got to love the small ball here with Radigan putting down another successful inside, bunt single to keep the inning going for Nature Coast.
Can't let that be there. So Radigan steals second. Runners on second and third here. Lendo up. And that one misses outside. So 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs now in the inning. Nature Coast plated 7 so far this inning. They've hit around +2 already. That one misses for ball 3, so 3 balls, no strikes. The last thing Arca and the Wildcats want to do, walk the bases loaded for the 3-4-5 of Nature Coast again.
Ooh,
and that one fouled back off of Means and the umpire, it looked like.
Yeah, it looks like the umpire got a little bit of skin there. He's walking around. I hope he's okay.
But that is the first strike of the at-bat. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Runners on second and third. Looks like everybody's going to be all right here. So Wesley Chapel just trying to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, I've already plated 7 runs. 2 outs. They can get out of this jam. They need to get out of this jam, especially with the meat of the order coming back up for Nature Coast. Obviously, Villegas pitched the first couple innings. It's going to be the first time through the order that they see the new pitcher in Arca. But at the same time, Wesley Chapel they're trying to get it out and get up and try to chip away like Nature Coast was doing at the beginning of this inning.
Yeah, string a couple hits together, and good things can happen. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. So 7 runs. Nature Coast on top. 7-2. We'll be right back after this.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Sports fans, alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith. We're here in the top of the 4th.
Ooh. Ooh. I tell you what, Derek, these softball high school girls are some really tough athletes, man.
That was the second baseman, Maddie Golka, who went ahead and wore that fastball by Carr in the middle of her back. I can tell you that did not look like it felt nice.
No, it definitely did not feel nice. But just goes to show this toughness of these girls out here playing hard, trying to win for their teams, bring home a district title for their individual schools, and the grit and the toughness is being shown here today.
Absolutely.
But Carr did not want to start off this half inning that way. I
No,
can tell you that
absolutely
much right
not, because they were able to turn their lineup over. This is the new pitcher, number 12, Mariarca. Snap throw over to first. Not in time. Better throw there by Bunn on that throwback. One and one's the count. Nobody out. Runner on first. That's in the air. No man's land. That's going to drop in. So runners on first and second now.
Yeah, Wesley Chapel wasting no time here in the top half of their fourth inning and getting the first two runners on board. You know, they need to, right? The big inning by Nature Coast there, their half inning of the bottom of the third inning, trying to get back here on the board.
Brings up the center fielder, number 1, Courtney Marks. And if they're trying to get in this ball game, this is the right way to do it. Squares to bunt.
So Bunn gets the appeal down the third base line and ends up getting the strike.
So no balls, 1 strike here to Marks after the appeal. On the ground, shortstop side. Radigan over to first for the first out of the inning, but she did her job just as good as a bunt. Gave herself up, moved the runners over second and third respectively. Brings up the shortstop, Ashley Garrison. So 1 out, 2 in scoring position here. Wesley Chapel chasing 5 on the bottom of the 4th, top of the 4th. Carr's able to get that one across for a strike, so 1 and 1's the count. That one low, covered up by Bunn. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Wesley Chapel trying to chip away here. That fastball just misses inside. Count advances to 3-1 here. Number 3 hitter Garrison up for Wesley Chapel, looking to do a little damage and pull some of that momentum back to their dugout. On the ground, past LaRoche, into left field. Sessa up with it. That'll score 2. Garrison does her job.
Outstanding PC hitting there by Garrison. Inside fastball. She just ropes it down third base line. Not a whole lot that LaRoche could do with it at that point. Puts it in the corner, gets 2 ribbies. Great job.
Great base running, too, by the Wildcats base runners. Saw it early. Both of them scored easily. This will be the catcher, Candace Means. Shoots a ball foul the other way for strike 1. So chipping away, doing what they have to do here is Wesley Chapel. They got 2 runners in scoring position. The number 3 hitter drove them in, just like you draw it up when you write up your lineup.
Yeah, Means here hitting in the 4 spot. Does it again. There she is.
Past Anselmo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, they got her hung up. Really heads-up play there all around by the Sharks. That ball came in.
I think Radigan couldn't believe that
And
she even
Garrison
had a play.
had a very aggressive turn on second and kind of got hung up. Wasn't sure what she wanted to do.
And Radigan also, she turned around. She was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you're right here. Right here. And she's able to apply the tag. So with 2 outs now, this will be McKenna Rice up for Wesley Chapel with a runner on first.
You got to love the aggressiveness of Wesley Chapel trying to turn something into, more base paths, trying to plate some more runs, just being aggressive there, overly aggressive. But what a strong throw by Carrera out in right field to get that ball in quickly to kind of,
give them an opportunity to do something here, at least hold her maybe first and second.
Absolutely.
On the ground, Radigan over to first. Black able to make the tag, and they're out of it. They are able to plate 2. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 4th right after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it. Feel bigger? Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
You beat the team you had to beat.
Hey, look!
You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do, 'cause there's something big waiting for me and you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it, Coke is it.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith. Moving into the bottom of the 4th inning here. Got the right fielder, number 3, Gianna Carrera up. Nature Coast leading 7-4 after that big 3rd inning. Able to plate 7. Wesley Chapel chipping away, able to plate 2 in their half here, make it a 3-run ball game. Arca and the Wildcats trying to get out of this quickly, but it's going to be a challenge as this is the 3-4-5 part of the lineup for Nature Coast, and we've seen what they're capable of doing.
Absolutely. Wesley Chapel did their job in that half inning, though. They played a couple runs.
They
got their relief pitcher in. She's throwing strikes. They're looking to get out of this thing quickly, get back up, because they started getting to a little bit of a rhythm there. But like you said, Derek, with the meat of the order coming up for Nature Coast, again, they're smelling blood. They're trying to play a couple more here this inning.
Arca looking for the strikeout here. Ahead of Carrera, 1-2. Good eye there as that one comes in low, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to short.
Tough play.
Got through Garrison out into left field. So again, the Nature Coast Sharks have their leadoff hitter on. Just in time for the third baseman, Izzy LaRoche, to step back up. Last time up, parked one over the left field fence. Good for 4 of those 7. A grand slam that was a practical no-doubter off the bat. Herrera able to take second.
Yeah, Derek, that home run grand slam that she hit in that inning is the difference in the ball game right now, 7-4. She plates 4 there, 4 RBIs on that one swing. So she's having that one heck of a ball game right now, and she's going to try to continue that.
Now she's got a runner in scoring position. That one low, gets past Means.
Yeah, and I think Arca may be pitching around here a little bit at this point, not really giving her anything over the plate. I think the first pitch was actually behind her, second pitch in the dirt, so not trying to give her anything in the meat.
No, especially not with a runner on third here. You got plenty of places to put her. No need to pitch at her.
Yeah.
And 3 straight balls here to LaRoche.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Harper Bunn behind her is hitting the cover off the base or softball as well. So interesting call.
Yeah, kind of pick your poison here. There's really no soft spots in this Nature Coast lineup. And nothing to hit there for LaRoche. No real surprise, but runners on the corners here brings up the catcher, Harper Bunn.
I expect Izzy LaRoche, she's probably going to be stealing second here on the first pitch. I would expect Harper, unless it's absolutely meat, to lay off this, let the runner advance, and then she could find, a bloop single, anything in the grass to try to score him easily from second base.
And there goes LaRoche taking second with no throw. So 2 runners in scoring position here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Bunn. Came up empty.
Outstanding pitch location by Arca as well. High and outside. Rises at the last moment, right over top of her bat. Great job.
Over to third. Littleton to Rice. Look the runner back there for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Lexi Littleton doing it all game, right? Hot corner, third base. Hot shot up the line. She looks the runner back, does her job, throws first base, gets the out. Outstanding defensive play.
So here's the catcher, pitcher, McKenna Carrup. And that one misses inside for ball 1. 1 out. Runners on second and third. She did a good job helping her cause an RBI double her last time up. And that one misses low. Fastball there by Arca, a little extra juice on it. That one misses outside. So 3 balls, no strikes. Running out of bases to put these Sharks as they come up to bat. Arca is going to have to find the zone here. And soon. And she does there. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Hitters count. Takar, the pitcher. And that one catches the outside corner, so Arca fights back after 3 straight balls. We got a full count here, Brian.
Yeah, big pitch payoff here. 3-2 count, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Look to Arca really challenge Carr here.
She does. Carr fouls that one back. So we remain 3-2. Feels like a big part in this ball game now,
it
Brian.
It really does. I mean, for both teams, if Carr can get a base hit single or even something in play and score another run, she's pitching fantastic in the circle right now. Arca also feels the pressure.
And that one misses high. Bases are loaded here. And we got a courtesy runner. Looks like number 16.
Yes, you're right, Derek. Number 16, Ashlyn Center, is coming in for the pitcher Carr.
And it looks like we got a little groundskeeping here.
Yeah, coach doing some groundskeeping for a pitcher.
Wesley Chapel coaching staff.
She's doing a great job, too.
Just with her foot.
Yeah.
I mean, no rake, no tools. Getting it done. Haven't we all, though, over the years? Those turf shoes really digging in there.
Yeah, but going back to your comment, Derek, this is a big spot for both teams. Obviously, nothing really hurt there by putting Carr on base. They got an out at any bag. They can come back to home. They can go turn to double play. A lot of defensive alignments here. One of the things I do want to bring up real quick, if there was any part of the game that was buffering or you missed any of the action, please check back after the game because there will be a uploaded version of the game that you can go back and watch, and it will not have those issues.
Yeah, we're recording this in full HD, and it'll be uploaded as soon as this game's over. So feel free to, and maybe give a pause, get a drink from the fridge, come back, push play again. That ought to give you enough time to buffer. We've been out here a couple times this season to Tom Varn and have really had no connection issues. So we're not sure what's going on here. We have to imagine it's our uplink as we are a remote server out here. So we think we got the circle.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this, Derek, honestly.
Just the way she likes it.
It's interesting that they're allowing a timeout for this long to do some groundskeeping.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Who's left? Kane.
Pitcher Marone is due up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to do his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane. What got into him?
Welcome back, sports fans. We're here in the bottom of the fourth, bases loaded with 1 out. Sharks bring to the plate. First baseman, Caleb
Nice
Black.
play.
Great play by Golka over there at second.
It's exactly what Wesley Chapel needed there.
For the second out. Nobody scores. Everybody remains where they are. Now you got a lot of opportunities to get out of this inning if you're Wesley Chapel.
I guess the groundskeeping paid off, Derek.
That's right. Be the designated hitter, Cameron Baker. Base is still loaded. 2 outs now. 7-4 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Just foul. Kind of slap hitter from the left side, trying to poke it over the third baseman, Littleton. That one fouled back again. 0-2 is the count.
Yeah, Cameron Baker's looking to try to drop something in the left center field here, I'm assuming. You can see the left fielder playing right on the line, center field darting to that way. She's trying to drop something in the grass, score 2 runs.
Bunch of room in left center, though. That one outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
You know how difficult it must be to run and make a pitch selection, whether or not you're going to swing? I mean, it's amazing to watch these young ladies.
That one hits the knob of the bat. So we remain 1-2. So Arca and Wesley Chapel dodge a bullet there. Down the third base line. But foul. She's really trying that left side there. That's Carrera for the Sharks on third base, kind of running interference. Foul side of that line. In the air, left side. Blakely giving chase, but not high enough. Swing and a miss, and Arca and the Wildcats get out of it. Little timid swing there by Baker. And we'll be right back with the top of the 5th right after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Welcome back, sports fans. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for Wesley Chapel's a right fielder, number 17, Ava Blakely. On the ground, right side. Anselmo over to Black for the first out.
So, I gotta tell you, Derek, the Wesley Chapel team did a fantastic job defensively that inning to get base runners on all bases. I believe we only had 1 out at the time, and holding the score to 7-4. You know, if there is a change in the score this inning or later in the game, it's going to be because of the defensive effort that they just showed.
Yeah, really big opportunity there for the Sharks. On the ground.
What a play.
Ragged into black. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 5th.
On the run, sidearm slinging.
Made it look easy. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 3, Lexi Littleton. So 2 outs here, 2 quick outs by the Sharks too. On the ground, left side. Ragged in again, 1, 2, 3. Goes Wesley Chapel. We'll be right back after this.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or 2. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith here. Nature Coast Sharks leading Wesley Chapel Wildcats 7-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Lead it off for Nature Coast this inning be the second baseman, Carly Anselmo. Out offering kind of at her feet there by Arca for ball 1. That one fouled back out of play. Evens the count 1-1. Sharks going to be able to turn their lineup over again this inning, Brian.
Yeah, it'd be the 4th time through the order.
On the ground to short. Garrison up with it. Over to Rice for the first out of the inning. So just like in their half, able to get that leadoff runner out. That'll turn the lineup over for him, however, bring up the shortstop, Tori Radigan.
Great defensive effort that last half inning, and 2 bunt singles in this game.
Yeah, the third baseman, Littleton, trying not to become victim again, but like we said before, not much she can do.
No, it's just been outstanding placement on the bunts. Littleton's been playing perfect defense there. Slaps that in the left field.
Ooh, great play there by Blakely, not able to haul it in. And Radigan on again today.
You know, if I'm the scorekeeper as well, I think that I'd make that a hit there. That was a tough play in left field, sliding down. She did put the glove on it, just wasn't able to haul it in. Great effort by Blakely in left field.
Yeah, I mean, she laid out for it. She's not playing where she is. There's no way she's even coming close to that. Like the Wildcats were expecting a bunt there by Lendo. First baseman kind of crashing. Radigan able to take a nice lead as a result. That one misses low. Radigan able to take second. So that throwdown goes into center field. So runner in scoring position here, just like that for the Sharks with one out. Swing and a miss.
Outstanding pitch there by Arca.
1-1. Just kind of had Lendo guessing there, a little off balance. That one misses low. Brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Runner on second, 1 out. And that one catches the outside corner. Brings the count full here. So with 1 out, Varka can get a strikeout here. Much rather to pitch to the 3-4-5. On the ground, third base side. Great
break.
effort by Littleton, but knocks it out of the reach of Garrison. Out into left field. So great effort, unlucky for the Wildcats, but Lendo able to put the ball in play. And now we got runners on the corners with 1 out. Number 3 hitter Carrera up for the Sharks.
Now, Lexi Littleton is just playing an outstanding third base. It's just the breaks aren't falling her way. It's just unfortunate there that
Doing everything right.
Absolutely.
And just unlucky. As Lendo able to take second there.
You know, with the aggressiveness of Garrison as well, you know, hitting it off the end of the glove there, it just, you know, squirts past her and there's nothing they can do.
Arca evens the count 1-1. Still just 1 out here. Nobody in for the Sharks this inning. Carrera out in front of that. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position here for the right fielder. Trying to drive him in. Change up there. Didn't quite make it. On the ground, fair side, Littleton has it. Great play by Littleton there. Able to catch it on the fair side of the third base line.
Littleton finally had something to go her way there.
Yeah,
being
that's
aggressive and being able to make that play over first base. Great job by Lexi Littleton. I mean, that was only a 1/4 inch fair. Another little squirt, and that's a foul ball and resetting. But this brings up the hard-hitting number 4 hitter, Izzy LaRoche.
Out in front of that one. Fouled away for strike 1.
Arca's got to be very careful here. Izzy just missed that pitch, just a little underneath it. She barrels that thing up. It's going a long way.
So 2 in scoring position here for LaRoche, 2 outs. And that changeup floats in a little outside, evens the count 1-1.
I'm pretty sure I would have swung 3 times at that one, Derek.
Yeah, me too. Especially in this position, no one. if I could hit like she could. Ooh, that's one way to deal with her. Hit her in the back. Bases loaded now, full of Sharks.
A open base 4-hitter. Not a bad idea.
Now you got to deal with the catcher, Harper Bunup. And she can handle a bat too, Brian.
Yeah, she can, and she's been hitting the ball hard all game. This is a tough spot for Wesley Chapel. Something in the grass here is going to score at least 2.
First offering to Bunn misses low and outside for ball 1.
On the other side of that is Wesley Chapel's got bases loaded. They have any defensive setup that they need. They're looking to make a play here. Not really sure where that missed, Derek.
I'm going to guess inside.
Must have.
The way Bunn kind of turned away from that. So 2 balls, no strikes here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Nobody in yet for Nature Coast this inning. But they are definitely threatening.
So with your 5-hitter up, do you give her the green light? Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-0 count?
You got the lead. You're just trying to extend now. Why not? If she sees a strike, let her destroy it. She does not, though. And she's able to walk home an RBI.
I'll be honest with you, Derek. I do not envy Wesley Chapel right now. This lineup for Nature Coast is absolutely stacked, and they're proving it here today. I mean, up and down the lineup. And now we've got McKenna Carr coming up, number 14. She's been pitching a gem in the circle, and she's been fire at the plate as well, helping herself out. I believe last time up bat she had a single RBI with a double.
So we got a courtesy runner, number 11, in Mackenzie Eland, running for Harper Bunn, the catcher, over at first. So bases remain loaded. This is McKenna Carr up. And Archer starts her off with a strike on the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Able to get 1 in so far this inning are the Sharks. Extend their lead to 4. That one misses inside. Evens the count, 1-1. That one just in there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. 2 outs, bases loaded. Pitcher Carr up for the Sharks. Arca trying to get out of this, just giving up 1. And that changeup just misses outside. Evens the count again at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Arca and the Wildcats get out of it, just giving up 1. So we'll be right back for the top of the 6th right after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Burger King celebrates the heroes of summer with some tasty new summertime heroes of our own. For all the folks who do so much for the little Reggies and Daryls of tomorrow, Burger King has your hero, the plain broiled double burger hero and the all-white meat chicken hero, both with lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a long sesame bun. Summertime heroes are for this season only, so come and catch the taste made for all you summertime heroes.
Overblown.
Welcome back, sports fans. Alongside Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith. Moving here into the top of the sixth. 8-4 is your score. Nature Coast over Wesley Chapel. Bring up the second baseman, Maddie Golka. Carr remains in the circle for Nature Coast. In the air, out of play, evens the count 1-1. And why not? I mean, she's pitched a great game for them so far. In and out of the zone. Kind of lost her command there. A couple of batters quickly regained it, though. Kept this high-powered Wesley Chapel offense down to 4 runs.
Yeah, she hasn't given many hits up this game. I think, like you said, when she got into trouble, the majority of them were walks. I think at one point she had 6 or 7 balls in a row. We thought that she was pitching around one of the larger, the bigger hitters for Wesley Chapel, but she's losing the command there and hitting the batter. But that's really the only trouble she's been in this game.
And not what she was trying to do there. Hit the number 9 hitter. Bring the pitcher up. Amari Arca, leadoff hitter for Wesley Chapel here.
I don't know about you, Derek, but I'm really happy that the sun's starting to set. We've been sitting in the sun, sweating. The girls are out there sweating. You can see your left fielder out there. She's got her hand up in the air. She's got the sun setting in the background. The elements are definitely coming into play for the left side of the field.
Yeah, that sand can't go down fast enough for us, and especially for those playing the shortstop left field here for about the next 10 minutes or so is going to be an adventure if that ball gets hit in the air out to her.
Agree.
Sunglasses, glove over your face, nothing's really going to help you. Change up, not quite making it there. 2 balls, 1 strike here, nobody out. Top of the 6th. Wesley Chapel chasing 4 here.
Nice shot up the middle. It's going to advance the runner to second base. So Amari Arca helping herself out in the circle by getting a very clutch single.
And that advances the runner Golka from first over to second. So runners on first and second now, nobody out. Center fielder Courtney Marks up. And that one misses outside for ball 1. So 1 hit by pitch, 1 single, runners on first and second here. That one catches the zone, evens the count, 1-1. Top of the 6th, 8-4 is your score. Nature Coast on top of Wesley Chapel here. And if you're tuning in, trying to find the Hernando Wikiwachi game, we will be bringing you that live after this game's over. That ball on the ground. Bragadin over to Black. Black able to scoop it up. Great pick over there, but worked like a bunt. So runners advance to second and third, respectively.
And Courtney Marks does her job there, moves the runners over, just trying to chip her way. One down, base hit, scores 2 here. Great job.
Number 3 hitter, Ashley Garrison up, trying to drive in a couple more runs here. And that changeup finds the zone for strike 1. Not what she was looking for, I would imagine.
No, she froze on that pitch. She was looking for something, much quicker. Is the best way to put it.
But way to get ahead of your car.
Yeah, absolutely.
That one misses low. Evens the count, 1-1. 1 out now. Second and third. And that changeup in well high. Garrison not willing to chase. All over that one, fouls it down third baseline. Two and two's the count here. Carr looking to put her away. She's thrown the changeup a few times. Wonder if she tries it again here. Garrison has a chance to see it. She does not.
Ripped.
She rips a ball out into left center field. That'll score 2. Number 3 hitter, Garrison, does her job. Drives in those 2 runs. All of a sudden, we got a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, and the tying run comes to the plate, and Miss Means, that big catcher behind the plate. So trying to help her Arca, the girl in the circle, and trying to drive this softball. I tell you what, Wesley Chapel is not going away. That squirts by the catcher, Bunn, and advances the runner to third base.
Now runner on third.
So Cadence Means now, all she has to do is get something into the green, and Ashley Garrison's going to score easily from third base.
Carr's having a little trouble with that sun too, it looks like. In the air, left side. Sessa under it. She does get it. Garrison coming home with it. And she will score. Makes this a one-run ball game.
Tell you what, this Wesley Chapel team is scrappy. They come back. They're not going away. This is district semifinal at your best.
It's exactly the game we thought we were going to see here. Taking it to the end. Top of the 6th, 8-7's the score. Brings up the first baseman, number 19, McKenna Rice. On the ground, Bragadin has it over to first, and they get out of it. Not before Wesley Chapel plates a few more. We got a 1-run ball game going into the bottom of the 6th right after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise, and I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her. because she knows my face and my skin so well.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight arm tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high-stepping, sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks Old Spice.
Welcome back, sports fans. We got a ball game for you. 7-8 here, the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, if you went away for at any point during this game, started out as a pitcher's duel. It was 1-0 going into the third inning. Nature Coast put up a big rally, 7 runs in that inning. And it's been all Nature Coast since then, but Wesley Chapel's not going away, chipping away at the lead. 2 runs in the 4th inning, another 3 in the 6th inning. And like I said, they're not going away, folks. I think this is going to go to the bitter end here for this district semifinal.
Yeah, and if you're looking for the second semifinal game here on GCSN, we will be bringing you that live about 15-20 minutes after this game concludes. So hang with us. Enjoy this game, as it has been a great one. And we'll bring you that one as soon as this one concludes. We also have a district baseball game semifinal happening. That ball in the air, out into left field. That's going to drop in.
That was a great piece of hitting there by Caitlin Black. Not trying to do too much and find some grass in left center field. Outstanding job. Derek, I don't know the exact stat, but I believe the majority of the innings for either team, when it's been their time to come to the plate, I think the leadoff runner's been on every inning.
Yeah, I think there was one inning where both teams were able to get the leadoff runner out. But other than that, I'm pretty sure you're right. I think every inning, both teams have had their leadoff runner on. That's how you get 15 runs scored in 6 innings, though.
Yeah. And it's been a great ball game.
Great ball
defensively, offensively. The grit, the toughness of these high school softball players. You can tell it means a lot to them.
So Baker leans out, tries to bunt that one for strike 1. Trying to advance the runner Black on first. She does. Right back to the pitcher. Arca over to Rice. Able to get that out. She does her job, advances the base runner.
Yeah, great sacrifice bunt there. It's really important for the Sharks. They're trying to get this insurance run from second base home. she does her job there.
Brings up Carly and Salmo. On the ground, Littleton over to Rice.
Outstanding job by Rice over there at first base. Initially missing the ball, but picks it up right away and gets her by a half a step, so outstanding job.
And some of the onlookers less than thrilled with that call, but she was able to pick it up.
Yeah, the coach for Nature Coast is doing the right thing here. He's going to go and speak to the first base umpire.
Maybe ask for some help.
Ask for help from the gentleman behind the plate to see if he had a better angle at it, to see if that runner actually did beat the exchange. I guess individual exchange, but still an exchange.
All she's got to have is contact with the ball, the foot on the bag before the runner does get there.
And the umpire does some really good defense there and says, hey, I got it. I saw it. No need for any help.
Thanks for asking, but I was closer than you were, and
we got it under control.
So that brings up the shortstop for the 5th time today, I think, Tori Radigan.
Yeah, Tori Radigan right now, she's 3 for 4, 2 runs. Believe 3 of her hits have been bunt singles.
Yeah, I think so.
Or, sorry, 2 of her hits have been bunt singles. The 4th at bat that she was up the last time, Littleton finally got her out. She's been going to Littleton all day. It's been bouncing
and you
either
noticed
way.
that bunt earlier this inning did not go Littleton's way.
It did not.
Decided to push it middle first base side. She's been all over it over there at third base.
Yeah, but big spot here for Arca in the circle. You know, she wants to get out of this thing with no Sharks plating. And Radigan's going to do everything she can to get that insurance run in from third base, just 60 feet away.
1 ball, 2 strikes here after that foul ball by Radigan. Runner on third. Swing and a miss.
And she does
for
it.
Strike 3. So Arca does her job. Wildcats out of that one go into the top of the 7th with a 1-run lead. We'll be right back after this.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Welcome back, sports fans. We're here, top of the 7th inning, 1-run ball game, 8-7, Nature Coast leading. It's the last chance here for the Wildcats. And to lead it off for them is going to be number 17, the right fielder, Ava Blakely. And that one misses low. Carr in here looking for the complete game for Nature Coast.
Yeah, Carr's pitched 6 innings. She's got 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, and 4 walks. So she's pitched a heck of a ball. That's just shot in the right field.
Lifted out into right field. Great piece of hitting by Blakely. Not trying to do too much, just taking what she gave her, shooting it the other way.
I'll tell you what, Wesley Chapel, they've been doing it all game. Just keep chipping away. They understand that it's the last 3 outs. They've got to plate one here to give themselves a chance. If not, going ahead and putting the pressure back on Nature Coast.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Sophia Lipinski. That one misses inside. Now Bunn behind the plate, trying to give a look over there to first, see what kind of lead Blakely's taking. Bunt up in the air.
It hit her. He had a better view of it than I did.
Yeah, from our vantage point, it looked like that ball was sitting on the line, and the runner Lipinski stepped right on top of it. And as far as I understand, that should be an out.
It would be if it was.
There's no fielder tried to field it before she touched it. She's the first one to touch it, so catch a break there. 1-1's the count. Runner on first, squares to bunt again. And Blakely able to take second, so tying run in scoring position here. And they're asking for confirmation, see if she left early. And let's see what the verdict is here. And she will remain at second. So asking all the questions here is Nature Coast, not getting the answers they like, however.
No, and the home plate umpire was right on top of that foul ball. He had the best vantage point out of all of us, and he was probably only 3 or 4 feet away. So
squares to bunt, bunt's foul. Evens the count, 2-2. Nobody out, runner in scoring position here. It's like Wesley Chapel's doing whatever they can to get that runner to third. Lifted in the air. Lendo.
Here comes the throw.
Great throw.
She's coming home. And Wesley Chapel has tied this ball game. Ava Blakely with the heads-up base running sees that the ball squirts away from Izzy LaRoche at third base, comes home in the baseline. Izzy, with the angle that she had to throw it exactly where she did, and it ends up hitting Blakely in the left shoulder or right shoulder, and she scores. We got a ball game, Derek.
8-8 is our score. 1 out. On the ground.
Outstanding play by the shortstop Radigan there.
Able to stick with it, showed off her arm strength there as knocks it down. It was hit pretty hard.
So what's up with these ball games that we continue to broadcast, Derek? The last one that we were together with, we saw Hernando High School facing a tough Lakeland team, battling I-75 and I-4, and then battling a great Hernando baseball team who's, I believe, ranks number 6 in the state right now. And they were winning that game. That's shot. What a play!
What a catch by Lendo out in center field. That ball was roped by Golka. She got on her horse. She had a great jump, and I don't know how she kept that in her glove, but she did.
No cone catch in right center field. Outstanding. I cannot wait for the bottom of the 7th inning.
Let's see what happens. We'll be right back after this.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise, and I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her because she knows my face and my skin so well.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-to-1 in the coast-to-coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. And come on to Burger King.
Who's left?
Welcome back, sports fans. We got a tie ball game going in here to the bottom of the 7th inning. 8-8 is our score. And Brian, let's see if you and I can call another walk-off here, see if the home team can bring it home.
I'll tell you what, if you're at home watching, you need to call your friends, text your friends, hit them up on Facebook, subscribe and like, because the last 2 broadcasts that we put together here have been fantastic. And here we're no doubt here tonight, district semifinal, Nature Coast and Wesley Chapel tied 8-8. So outstanding, lots of fun, and we're going to see what Nature Coast does in their half inning.
And if they're going to do anything, it's going to start with Lexi Lendo.
Catcher's got a chance at that. Oh, tough
just
play.
Missed it.
That is reminiscent of the Lakeland Hernando game as well.
Sure is. Sure is.
But
1-1's the count here.
Nothing taken away from Means there. I mean, that was a tough play.
You know, there's a kind of a net that hangs over the fence here, and she's battling that, hoping it stays off of everything. Gives a shot, bounces off her glove. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Arca still in the circle here for the Wildcats. Doing her job, pumping some heat. You got to know she's feeling it right now. That one misses outside. 2-2's the count. 8-8 ball game, bottom of the 7th, semifinal. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Kind of shot over the head and just foul. Littleton had no play, but Blakely all over it.
It's been great. Arca has really come in. She's settled this Wesley Chapel team down. She's pitched 4 innings so far, 5 hits, only 1 run, 1 earned, and 3 walks. She also has 4 strikeouts. So velocity has definitely been one of her key pitches in this relief.
On the ground, through Garrison at short, into the outfield. Lendo does her job, gets on.
Well, then here comes Nature Coast, right? We're talking about the pitcher Arca and what she's done in relief, and then the leadoff, go-ahead, walk-off runner has just reached with no outs.
Bring up the right fielder, Gianna Carrera.
And who's on deck, Derek?
Who is on deck? Squares to bunt. Great bunt.
Safe. And the winning run.
Safe at first, safe at third.
Winning run's only 60 feet away, Derek. And we've got the hard-hitting Izzy LaRoche. And they really don't have anywhere to go because Harper Bunn's behind her. And I don't know if they're going to intentionally walk her to load the bases. I would assume that they will. But I'm not seeing the call right now. So there might be, I guess they're going to pitch to her, Derek.
Yeah, it looks like they are. Playing a numbers game here, you would imagine, if you're Wesley Chapel, right? She's hitting 500 on the year. She's gotten a hit every time she's been up today, I think, right? So
yeah,
eventually she's going to have to get out.
Right. She's 2 for 2 with 1 walk, 4 RBIs, and 2 hits. I believe she reached on an error as well. So she's been on base all, I think this is the 5th time she's been up tonight. She's been on base every time. She hit a big grand slam. She's the number 4 hitter, so she's in the spot that she needs to be in. But this is where dreams are, they come true or they don't.
Infield in, ball low. Means covers it up. Carrera takes second. She could have walked backwards there. Nobody's throwing that ball down.
No, and just an insurance run, moving up 60 feet there, but
just trying to get the force out.
Absolutely.
Out of the way. Whoa, man, she was all over that ball. Fouls it.
I'm sorry about
off the dugout fence.
For the oohs and wows, but that was smoked.
That ball was smoked. And if she kept that fair, this game would be over. She didn't, so evens the count 1-1. Kind of knuckled over to the shortstop, Garrison.
Outstanding job by Arca there and the Wesley Chapel Wildcats. It couldn't have happened any better for them, right? Little soft line drive to the shortstop, no blood. Everybody resets. We got one out.
One out, but that does bring up the catcher, number 7, Harper Bunn. Two runners in scoring position. They just need one of them to cross. And Arca starts her off with a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out now. Tied ball game, bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
Big cut.
Bunn kind of swinging out of her shoes there. Doesn't really have to, just has to find some grass. You got the winning run 60 feet away.
It's tough not to be amped up right now if you're in her shoes. So,
swing and a miss. And
how about Arca?
Arca able to get
right
2
now.
Just improbable outs under the circumstances.
Absolutely stone cold in the circle right now. And we've got a pitcher against pitcher matchup.
And McKenna Carr up here with 2 outs now. Winning run staring her in the face from third base. Ball shot over
what a
to
play.
Littleton. Over to first to Rice, and we're going to extras here.
Unbelievable.
And we'll be right back. Hang in there. We got some free softball coming your way. Top of the 8th right after this.
You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor.
When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues.
Big league pouch.
When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues.
Big league shreds.
When you block a shot or 2. You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor.
You're into Big League Chew.
Big league chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch.
You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor and big league bubble.
You're into Big League Chew.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your... Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Welcome back, sports fans. And how could you not love this? Extra innings here, semifinal game. Wesley Chapel Wildcats, Nature Coast Sharks, 8-8 is the score. And the Sharks had an opportunity there in the bottom of the 7th. They were just not able to capitalize. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Leading off for Wesley Chapel this inning is going to be their leadoff hitter, the pitcher, Amari Arca.
I'll tell you what, Derek, she was stone cold in that circle. The big hitting, Izzy LaRoche comes up in a big spot with one out. Runners on second and third. She gets her to hit a soft line drive to shortstop, get the quick out, and then she comes in. Look at this. I mean, absolutely grit.
And again, leadoff runner on.
Leadoff runner on again, exactly. Tell you what, this Wesley Chapel team's not going away. They've shown a lot of heart and a lot of character during this game. Making the trek all the way over here from Highway 54. This is what district semifinals softball is all about, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, we're happy to bring this to you live. And we'll have the other semifinal game coming at you live right after this one concludes.
If I'm the two other teams watching this game right now, the winner obviously faces each other tomorrow night, I believe. I don't want either one of them.
Next game will feature Wikiwachi and Hernando. Swing and a miss. Evens the count 1-1. Courtney Marks up, center fielder. Kind of slaps that one foul for strike two. Oh, great effort there by LaRoche. That ball kind of tailing away from her foul. But Marks able to live to fight another pitch. 1-2 strikes still, nobody out. Top of the 8th here. That's right, 8th inning. If you're tuning in trying to find the second semifinal game, just hang with us here.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
You don't want to miss how this game ends.
I mean, it's been a fantastic game. It started off as a pitcher's duel. Big inning by Nature Coast, I believe in the third or fourth inning where they scored 7 runs. Wesley Chapel has just not gone away. They've shown a lot of grit, a lot of heart, chipping away.
Didn't panic.
Did not panic. Arca has been absolutely lights out in the circle since she's taken over there. Oh, this is a great bunt hit, and she's going to be there. And Wesley Chapel gets the first 2 runners aboard with no outs here in the top of the 8th inning.
And better than a bunt. Marks kind of a swinging bunt.
We've seen a couple of those tonight. A couple for Nature Coast and now a couple for Wesley Chapel. Really no defensive set can defend that. I mean, it's perfect placement. You can tell that they work on this a lot in practice. Beautiful pitch.
And that changeup comes in for strike one. The shortstop, Ashley Garrison.
So the elements have calmed down a little bit here, Derek, for the left side of the infield and outfield. That one squirts away. The go-ahead run's going to only be 60 feet away now with no outs.
So runners on second and third now with nobody out. Number 3 hitter up for Wesley Chapel. And they're trying to capitalize here. And Carr is still in the circle here for the Sharks.
That's ripped. Perfect. Relay's not in time. So Wesley Chapel gets the go-ahead run in from third base. Outstanding play by Sessa in left field to not really overreact on that hard hit line drive. She played it absolutely perfectly, hit her cutoff in Radigan at short. Just the relay was just a little too slow. And credit to Wesley Chapel on their horse, tagged up perfectly, and they go ahead, 9-8.
Yeah, I believe that was Arca that scored. Candace Means up now.
And Candace Means is playing a fantastic defensive catcher. She's been lights out all day. She had a tough break in the top half of the bottom half of the 7th inning with a foul tip behind the plate. Just unfortunately squirted out of her glove. It didn't hurt. You know, the defense picked her up. They reset and were able to hold Nature Coast to no runs. And now they're back up here, up 1 run in extra innings for the district semifinal. So outstanding softball all around, and I don't think it's over by any means right now.
Swing and a miss. Not able to catch up to that fastball. Evens the count 2-2. Shoots that one foul down the right field line. Count will remain 2-2.
That is
Lifted in
ripped
the air
to left field.
Sessa on her horse.
That
is gone. 2-run
Are
home
you
run by the
kidding me?
catcher Means.
And the catcher going to work for Wesley Chapel.
And teammates there show their appreciation. And she got a pitch she could handle and deposited it over the left field fence. And 11-8 is now your score. 3 in this 8th inning for Wesley Chapel. It'll bring up the first baseman, McKenna Rice, with nobody on. 1 out here, 3 in already.
Nice play by the pitcher.
Shot back to Carr, over to Black for the 2nd out. Nice job there by Carr, fielding her position. That was not a lightly hit ball. With 2 outs now, nobody on. Ava Blakely up. She's had a pretty good day at the plate, too. Lifted
Another
it
shot.
out in the air, gets past Sessa. Hard time reading that ball. Blakely on her horse, slides in with a triple. 2-out triple here for Blakely. Wesley Chapel continues to apply pressure here in extras. Sophia Lipinski steps in with 2 outs. Runner on third. Trying to keep this parade going for the Wildcats. That one low for ball 1. lifted second
Oh,
base.
no.
Anselmo gives effort. Not able to really track it, though. Goes an infield hit, and it'll score one more. Extend their lead to 4 now.
Wesley Chapel's doing their job. They're coming up, hitting the ball hard, hitting it where the Nature Coast Sharks are not. Great defensive try there in left field by Sessa. Just squirts past her, gets a stand-up triple, gets a run in from 60 feet away. Nature Coast just needs to take a deep breath here. They scored 7 runs in 1/2 inning, so they just need to get this third out and then get back to work.
Couple places to do it. It's a runner on first. Third baseman Littleton up for Wesley Chapel. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled the first one straight back. Had a great cut on it. Just missed it. And watches that one come over the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. That one comes in low.
They got her.
And they are able to get her on the foot. Great throw by Bunn. Great tag by Radigan. But Wesley Chapel plates 4 that inning. 12-8 your ball game. We'll be right back. The bottom of the 8th after this on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
Game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight arm tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, high step and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks Old Spice.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Welcome back, sports fans. Looks like we got a pinch hitter here. Number 13. I apologize. First baseman, number 13, Caitlin Black. And good cut there. 1 ball, 1 strikes the count to Black. That one fouled back for strike 2. 12-8. Bottom of the 8th inning here. Last chance for the Sharks. Kind of back and forth affair here this evening. That one fouled out of the way again, so Black really making Arco work here. She's been up for the challenge so far. Swing and a
Got her to
miss.
chase.
And just to make it official, Means throws down for the first out of the inning. This will bring up designated player number 1, Cameron Baker.
Outstanding ball game thus far. Oh, that's going to drop in.
That one falls in.
Outstanding piece of hitting by Cameron Baker there, the defensive player. 12-8 ball game, but it had been all Nature Coast, 7-1 after the 4th inning, and Wesley Chapel has just not gone away. They've just been fighting and fighting and fighting. And then we have Means, the catcher for Wesley Chapel, hits a 3-run home run
in extra innings
to go up 12-8. So
the second baseman, Carly Anselmo. On the ground to second base.
Oh, wow.
Golka kind of boots it. Not much Garrison could do there. Trying to cover.
Extremely tough play by second baseman. And credit to Cameron Baker there, hustling down second base, because the shortstop's coming in, quick toss. She had to overrun the bag, and the ball was behind her. So really not an error defensively by Wesley Chapel. It was just the heads-up base running by Cameron Baker there on the ground ball.
Forced the issue. Did she there at second? Brings up Tori Radigan again.
I don't know. This has just got the same feel of that Hernando Lakeland baseball game that we called the other day. And I would expect Nature Coast to continue to grind here and fight and make this a closer ball game than it is currently.
And Radigan not going to sneak up on anybody with that bunt anymore this ball game. They're reading it early. Littleton over there at third, crashing in.
Yeah, Radigan's 3 for 5, 2 runs, 1 strikeout. But this top 5 of Nature Coast has been on absolute fire this game. So realistically, to turn the order over is definitely in the favor of Nature Coast at this point.
And she did offer it. That one evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some exciting softball being played here for the district semifinals.
In the air, left field, Blakely under it for the second out.
So Nature Coast down to the last out of the ball game.
Down by 4, runners on first and second. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Lexi Lendo. And we want to remind you guys, there'll be an HD version that we're recording here of this broadcast uploaded after this game's over. So if you've had trouble streaming and buffering, that was a rip there by Lendo. Goes foul. Remember, everything will be archived, so go back at your convenience. Watch this ball game again because it has been quite a ball game. Definitely worth a rewatch, if you ask me. That one in the air, twisting foul, out of play.
A fantastic pitch by Arca there. Quickly down 0-2. And Arca's been absolutely fantastic since she came in relief for Villegas. It seemed like Villegas kind of tweaked an ankle or something and, just wasn't the same. And Nature Coast was peppering her all over the field. Arca's been lights out since she's been in.
Gets that comebacker. And that's a ball game, folks.
Unbelievable.
12-8's the score.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's ball game. Let's give both teams a round of applause.
So stick with us.
Your Wesley Chapel Wildcats will be making it to the championship game tomorrow night.
Wesley Chapel knocks off the number 2 seed. And I'll send it over to Brian Hawkins for the Conner Electric Player of the Game.
Yeah, obviously, with it going into extra innings, this has been a fantastic ball game by both teams. Wesley Chapel had a scrappy game. Nature Coast came in, really was up big. Arco settled down for him, but I've got to give it to one person, and it's Ashley Garrison. Ashley Garrison was 2 for 2 at the plate with 2 runs and 5 RBIs for her team at Wesley Chapel. So congratulations, Ashley. Doesn't take anything away from the rest of the players, especially Ameen's the catcher behind the plate that hit the big home run in extra innings. But fantastic job. Congratulations, Wesley Chapel, and good luck on your run for a district title.
So for Brian Hawkins, I'm Derek Smith. We'll see you next time, which is going to be about 20 minutes from now, right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.